Hey there, it's Teresa here, and welcome to another episode of Conversations from My Couch. I'm Teresa Youngkin. I am a leadership coaching consultant, and you will find me here every Wednesday having a conversation from my couch about all things leadership. So let's get started. So today, over the past couple of weeks, or I should say last week, I started our a 6-week series on how to grow professionally and personally to build the habits of a great leader. So last week we talked about how reading is fundamental to your growth, and this week we're going to talk about another habit to help you grow as a leader, and that is signing up for trainings to learn something new. Putting more tools in your toolkit, if you want to call that, or if you want to call it upskilling. There's a number of ways to do it, but how do you get those extra skills? Sign up to learn something new. So here are some very interesting statistics. Only about 25% of employees actually start the application process to take advantage of the tuition reimbursement benefit that they had. And that was a survey that was done by InStride and Bain and Company. Gallup also reports that 45% of millennials report that they would change their job for tuition reimbursement benefits. And then Statista, one of my favorite places to go get stats, reports that 56% of employers offered either undergraduate or graduate school tuition reimbursement to their employees, and that was done back in 2019, knowing that that has probably gone up since that time. Let's see, learning is always a good thing. And now is the best time to learn some new skills. And here are just some of the few of the benefits of learning a new skill. So, number one, it is so easy to fall into a rut and to feel stuck. So, if you want to jumpstart your mind by learning a new skill, learning can really respark your motivation and your innovation inside. Number two, help your mind stay healthy. Did you know that when you take on a new skill, your brain tends to reshape itself? I mean, like physically, right? You gain new experiences, and that trains your brain to handle a wide range of challenges, and it keeps your neural pathways active. So, like we always say, like you keep learning and you stop aging, right? Recent studies have actually shown that our brains continue to be malleable through our lives. So people thought that, like, kind of when you got to 25, it stopped growing, but that's not true. You can continue to grow your brain and strengthen your brain just like a muscle by learning new skills and having new interactions. And lastly, the biggest, I think, benefit and most appropriate to what we're talking to here on LinkedIn is that it keeps you relevant as a professional. So keeping up to date with technology and technological changes, it's a must in today's workforce, right? Can you remember 2 years ago? Like nobody knew anything about Zoom. Like hardly anybody was working remote. And now we're all teleconference masters, right? We've learned how to engage each other, talk to each other, interact, and actually get business to move forward in a time when we thought we had to do that face to face, right? We're growing, we're learning new skills. Now, the labor market and the labor industry really knows that you have to have a continually improving and expanding knowledge base. So, as the market continues to evolve and to grow, you should too. So, learning a new skill in life is just like flexing your muscles. It's like flexing your professional muscle to achieve your career goals. Okay, so I'm sure that you're saying, sounds great, Teresa. How do I do this? Well, number one, you can start to take advantage of the programs that your employer offers, and you can encourage your employees to do the same. Just as you want to grow, they want to grow. So, by signing up for a training, you're going to be improving your skills, and so will they. And you'll also be fostering personal growth and development. So, so important. Um, you know what? Take the first step and reach out to your employer and see if you're eligible for any of the benefits that came under the CARES Act expansion of Section 127 of the Internal Revenue Code. So that portion of the IRC actually deals, that Section 127, it deals with qualified educational expenses, and it expanded that definition of what is considered a qualified educational expense. Again, reach out to your HR department and see how that fits. You may be surprised to learn that learning a new skill is covered by your employer's educational assistance program, or under the EAP is another word that you may have heard. And I'm not just talking about like graduate school or undergraduate school. Many organizations are allowing skills training, like a course like a course on time management skills, or getting a certificate in learning a new programming language like SQL or Ruby on Rails, or name it, Fire. In my industry would be like a great one, but your employer can have, depending on how they've defined what educational activities are, it may be defined that you can go get those skills covered, like skills training covered outside of just the regular training programs that your employers offer. You can do it on your own. And depending on the structure and the rules of your employer's EAP, some employers will actually pay for you to get outside coaching services as well. Think about that. So if you want any help on learning how to approach your employer, on how to access your educational benefits for non-traditional learning experiences, book a call with me and let's get you started learning a new skill, right? So go ahead, brush up on that second language, become proficient in a new software package, or get another degree. It's just all about growing. All right, guys. Hope that you guys found some nuggets in here that you can use. As always, I'm available to talk about leadership, growth, team development, and getting a new skill. All right, guys, I will catch you next week, where we're going to be talking about another new habit to develop as you grow personally and professionally as a leader. All right, guys, I will catch you on the flip side. Peace. Bye.